stuck not taking care of your family with inconsistent stores?
Not much longer.
Okay, why not?
Because, everything we talked about earlier, man, they're stuck and the blame's ultimately on me.
Okay. So what do you have to do right now? So when your head hits that pillow tonight, you've done anything and everything to put yourself in the best possible position moving forward.
I guess we got to do it.
Let's do it, man.
That's good. That's good. It was you had some choppy parts, but it was good.
Yeah.
You ran and you did good going to the second reframe as opposed to letting him stall you where you're like, you get choked up on the. You did a good first reframe. You went to the second reframe. Um, that was that was good. The only bad piece was probably does it not make sense right now? Probably could get a little confrontational around
Yeah.
there. So I would say you can find a different way to go about that. But other than that, I would say that was fairly decent. I mean, how'd you feel as a prospect?
I thought it was decent. Like
Yeah.
tonality and stuff obviously needs work, but that'll just come
Yeah.
with time. And
Mhm.
then yeah, just like that one piece where you were like, does it not make sense for you? That kind of like I kind of got
Yeah.
cheesed. Like even just like mirror their language, just go like make sense maybe. Like even just something like that as opposed to reversing it and making it kind of like a clash.
Okay. Yeah.
Agreed. Okay. Anybody else have any? Do you guys have any questions about what he did throughout the process or no?
For me, it's like it's it's such a good process. I love it. It's almost like, is this memorized or is this like a framework to follow? Like, because it seems like it's too good to be memorized. That's one. And it has like for example, when he says something, but sometimes he lets it go and he continues the conversation. Sometimes no, he reframes again. And I don't know if there's like a framework behind that.
There's a it's that one is more so written out. It's not written out the way that he did it. That's usually the way that I go about it. But it's written out for the most part. I don't think he was. Were you reading off anything, Twana, or no?
No, it was just
Okay.
following the parts.
Okay, yeah. So, I mean, in terms of objection handling, there's like a few parts to it that I think make the most sense. So, you have to isolate the objection first. After you isolate it in terms of money and value, then at that point, you go into the reframe. So, you reframe their perspective or the way that they're currently seeing things. And after you do that, you get their why of why they actually need to do something about this. That's usually going to be about a consequence. And then you push them towards an action. Right. So he isolated the money first and the value. After he did that, he offered a reframe. He gave the same objection again. So clearly his perspective is the same. So he needs to reframe him again. So he used two reframes total. And then afterwards of that, he got there. He got the why of how much longer does he actually. Real quick before you go, if anything I just said hit, you'll like what I'm about to tell you. There's a public leaderboard live right now where closers are racing to double their cash collected in 14 days. They get real trophies. Public ranks a $1,000 cash prize every month for the closer at the top. The math is simple. Take your last 14 days of cash collected and beat it. Closer doubling from 5K cash collected in the last 14 days to 10K. It's the same tier as a closer doubling from 50K to 100K. So you get the same trophy, the same recognition, and you're never in the wrong weight class because it's based off of your ability to grow. So it's free to join, it's free to learn, and it's free to start growing today. The link is in the description. Click join, and I will see you on the board.